Alrighty-o folks, how yous doing? It's another Nob Today. I should actually change the name of this, the Nob Today, to Ground Nob Day, you ken? Because every day is the same in my life. That's what happens when you didn't have a job to go to. It's the old humdrum existence. So what's been happening today? Got up, kid wasn't going to nursery today, so I had to entertain him when the wife was snoring in their bed till about 10 o'clock. But I'm remaining remarkably calm about it these days. A few weeks ago, if that happened, I'd be burning, my blood would be boiling, and I'd go through and fucking throw something at her by about 9:30. But I've got an escape planned, right? So I'm going to be splitting for here in a couple of weeks, didn't I tell her that? And so I'm remaining remarkably calm. I'm riding the storm. You can have accepted my prison reality that I'm in right now. But there's an escape there. It's like a prisoner in a cell who's really angry. He's found a secret tunnel and has to go and dig a bit every night. You ken what he kens. In about a month's time, he'll have dug a hole right out of the prison. That's what I feel like right now. Now you might hear a little bit more noise tonight than my usual nowadays because I've got these windows open. I've got big balcony windows. I've decided to leave them open because I need the fresh air. It's starting to get pretty damn hot here. So, and I can't be arsed closing them basically. So what else has happened today? My wee boy, when I was doing this thing this morning, I was playing the games with him and he's got this doing cartwheels thing, right? He likes to do cartwheels now. He's discovered how to do a cartwheel, right? So I've got to watch. If I take my eyes off him and look at my Bruce Springsteen on the DVD player for a split second, he notices it's straight. He's like, watch! Didn't you watch that? Watch me, I'm the man. So he's got to do it, and if he lands perfectly 2 feet down the other side, I've got to give a wee clap. And if he does a really high one, I give him a big clap. It's quite funny to watch him, he goes, oh, I'm doing a good one. It's good to interact with your kids like that, you know. So I was doing a wee bit of that, but he was going on for ages and ages, about half an hour, watch. I was like, fucking hell, this is getting a bit monotonous, you know. So then I never clapped one time. He came up to me and made me clap my hands, right? Grabbed my hands, made me clap. And I pretended he's really strong and I got stingy hands, right? Oh, my hands are really stingy now. So then I clapped like that the next time. It's like, don't clap like that, don't clap like that. He got really angry at me. I was like, okay. So he done it again and I pretended my hands were still so sore. I'd done that. He's like, Daddy. He was getting a bit emotional at this point. You know, kids take small things and like bum. It's a bit like my wife, you can bums them up to the maximum. If you do that one more time, Daddy, I'm not going to do it for you again. Well, the thing was, I didn't want him to do it for me again because I was sick to death. I could have been on for an hour, could have been here still to this time. I'm clapping fucking 12 years later if he had his way. So he did it, and one time he never landed properly. He kind of fell down. So as a wee joke, I'd done this. Oh, I really regretted it. Kind of you do something just for effect sometimes, and you get the effect that you're wanting, and then you realise you shouldn't have done that thing to get that effect. Because he went in a real cream puff, he was crying, he went away in another room, started crying, brought back to here, didn't want to do it. I told you I'm not doing it again, I'm not doing it. And he really never done it again. That was quite shocking, the amount of commitment he had to it prior to this. So there was tears rolling down his wee face and that, and I felt actually quite guilty, you ken. At the same time I was having a chuckle at the sheer absurdity of the situation, ken. But that's part of being a father, I suppose, eh. You take the rough with the smooth and you laugh sometimes when it should be sad and upset, but you've got to laugh, because they keep you entertained even though they drive you fucking barmy. So then what happened was, we got his dinner and he was going to go, the brother-in-law was coming with his partner and their baby to take them to a place. I was thinking about going myself because I've got like a bar football thing there and air hockey. I said I could have a wee game of that, but I'd have to suffer the family for about 8 hours, and I want every bit of peace I can possibly get. That's what I go after. I'm the peace man, right? So I think it was really because I'm addicted to my computer. I'm literally addicted to the computer. The thought of being through the computer for fucking 8 hours, I got the shakes, and no, I'd rather stay in here and live in my self-created prison another day. So they all came, and then they all disappeared, and I felt a bit guilty saying cheerio, but slammed the door on them. But fuck it, you know. I used the excuse that on my other computer, I've got a kind of old laptop, the sound stopped, right? The driver stopped working for the audio drivers. I took them to the shop, the guy couldn't fix it at all. He spent 2 days in it and never charged me any money, which is pretty good. In Britain, you get 20 quid service charge at least, wouldn't you? Here, the guy says, I didn't fix your problem, therefore no money. It's like, you're my kind of guy, because you'll get a repeat business now, you can. So that's what it's all about. Honesty in the name of business. I like that. So anyway, brought the computer back here. The guy says, I'll do a fresh Windows install for you. I says, no, I can do that myself, right? So we installed Windows again, expecting it all to magically fix itself. Did it weak? It's still no sound coming from this computer, so I'm really stumped. That's been, and we've wasted all the day today, fucking doing all the programs that you've got, reinstalling them, and I've lost about 8 programs because the computer had about 50 billion programs in it. That's why I thought it wasn't working. And it's still just as slow. It was slow before. The guy says fresh install solves all your problems. Well, guess what? It doesn't. Pierce the devil farts in my face one more time. So I spent all the day today pissing about with that. So it's either that or write comedy for my fucking Edinburgh show, and I kind of just tend to leave things to the last minute and then fail miserably. So there's a good excuse to avoid that. Then when I was pissing about that, I used the other computer to. I watched this thing, interview a guy called Matthew Deleuze. Now this Matthew Deleuze guy, he's writing as David Icke, right? And he had a bit of an awakening himself, he says, right? And I've sent him the odd email a few years ago, even 4 years ago now. There's this guy who runs a site called Media Underground, right? Quite a cool site. And I put a poster on his forum, Matthew Deleuze, check him out. And this guy who runs a site says, more like Matthew Deleuzer, because he wasn't impressed with him at all, because he believes that there's like what's he called, a serpent cult, reptilian beings in the 4th dimension are in control of humanity, you know, just like David Icke's kind of theories. I don't know if anyway, I don't know the exact ins and outs, but that's the gist of it. Except, I kind of believe this guy's theories more than the David Icke's, even though they both talk about the same thing. I believe there is kind of alien entities, but I don't know if they're like shape-shifting the Queen and all that. Okay, that's the fucking crazy bit. But maybe I think there is evil entities on the next dimension controlling humanity and possessing people. That's what this Matthew Deleuze talks about. So I read quite a lot of his articles today, so my mind's been warped with all of that. And he actually has got a few articles there about Susan Boyle. And I kind of agree with them one. So if you want to go and check it out, he's going to actually shut down his website, matthewdeleuze.co.uk. He's going to shut it down at the end of this month, so go and check it out now while you can. I'm going to send him an email. Hey Matthew, what's the script, pal? You were putting some good words out there. He talks about he took ayahuasca in Brazil, so I was quite intrigued about that, because I'm thinking about taking ayahuasca myself soon, you can, because I've got all the demons inside me that need to be purged. And then yesterday, actually, my boss we were doing the beach park there, right? My boss says, I've been looking for your site. I can't find it anywhere. I was like, aye, I ken you can't. Because I didn't tell anybody about it, that's why. And the last person I want to find out about is you. Because there's a bit too. I'll be like that guy you ken, was it Waterspoons, that got the sack because he was writing a blog about his work, and his work didn't like it, so they sacked him. That's what they do with all these computers, all the powers that be in it. They all spy on us. I think the CIA's no involved with Facebook and Google, my arse. We're getting spied on in a big way. So, again, I'm not a big fan of Facebook yet. I come on here and tell you my life in gory detail every single day, so I'm the worst culprit, I guess. But anyway, fuck it, it's all in the name of freedom, human freedom. We've got to be honest and speak the truth, regardless of the consequences. Let what's on our mind free, you can, because if we didn't, then we're just going to be led down a path that's no a kitchen. It's the same path that, for instance, as Matthew Deleuze talked about, in the G20 protests, right? And the police, basically, he claims that the police pushed everybody towards the financial area of London, and everyone ended up doing this big, they didn't know it, but they were actually giving their energy to the financial banker system there, and all the buildings had pyramids on tops, and that means that the serpent cult in the 4th dimension gets all that energy. The angry energy for the police and the protesters that was generated that day, and they even got a sacrifice, didn't they? The man died, a ritual sacrifice with lots of fucking negative energy going around. It's all there in black and white, go and check it out. So that's what I mean, be honest with yourself and each other. For instance, there's me being honest with you again. For the past couple of days, my urine's been really, really red. You ever had red urine and you think, I'm sure that must be tinged with quite a lot of blood in there, you know? But it's not pure blood, it's just like really red urine. And I'm wondering, this because I'm drinking a lot of tea right now. I'm drinking a hell of a lot of tea just because I need that to get through my day, you know, tea and chocolate. I'd be lost without it. So, if I told my wife kind of got it, she'll have a hairy fit. 2 reasons. The first one being, oh my god, you've got a urine infection, that's no good, what if the boy catches it, right? And the second one being, that's going to cost money to go to the doctor, that's no good, we've got fuck all money. So I'm just trying to hope the urine infections clear themselves up. I hope today, because it's actually my shite as well, as pretty red shites that I'm doing in the morning. It's like brown stuff and the water's turning all kind of dark red. It's not a pleasant thing, so I think I've got some problems down there. I guess part of it's fear. I'm scared to go and get them checked out, just in case I've got AIDS or some other disease. But mind you, as long as it's a disease I can die quickly from, you know, if the doctor's saying I've got a year to live, fine, I can cope with that, it's a year of pain, I'll get through it. If they say to me you're going to die in 3 years, that's a long time. I don't want a slow, long, painful death, okay? Give me a year, that'll be enough time to write my memoirs and fuck off out of here to a better world than I do. Well, I don't know anything about that, but to another world, eh? I'm sick to fucking death of this one, so I might as well try another one. Hope that isn't a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, I think I'm eating too much cheese toasties actually. That's all I live on. Cheese toasties piled with garlic and onions. I think that's what's causing these infections. Either that or the tea, as I've said to you. So anyway, that's been my Groundhog Nob the day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.